Scalper level 5,000. Beep, boop, beep. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing an overview discussing the Pokemon palette. Another day, another Pokemon palette. You know, we've had a lot of haters in the comments lately saying that I'm the reason why you can't find products in stores. For those fools, the last time I think I bought Pokemon cards in retail was maybe in like 2023. Common sense will go a long way because Target, Walmart, they don't sell by the case. You can't walk into a Target and find a 25 count case of Prismatic Evolutions, all right, Buttercup? So before you're throwing out crazy claims like that, why don't you learn a thing or two about the hobby? But for everyone else, my more intelligent viewers, I love you guys. Today's video, I want to talk about where there is a lot of opportunity. Now, I did a few videos where I just kind of went on TCG Player and I did just kind of a market discussion. Now I'm actually showing you the receipts. I'm actually showing you that when I'm telling you that a product is a good play, I'm going to show you tens of thousands of dollars in that product line. So that way you know that like, oh, this guy actually, he knows what he's talking about. And even if he doesn't know what he's talking about, at least he's actually buying the products. And that's kind of an issue I'm finding is everybody's going to tell you to buy certain products, but then they'll never actually show you them owning them. Or they'll say that like, oh, 151 is the best product of all time. Meanwhile, they only have one booster bundle, and they're acting like they're pro investors. So here's what we got. On our palette video, if you haven't seen that one, it should be another video uploaded on our page. Prismatic Evolutions. I'm going to keep saying it. It's a home run product. Prices of this stuff is going up by the week. It's going up so fast. Pokemon Company cannot just keep reprinting it, okay? The set schedule will have to go on. At some point, they're going to have to just say, hey, we did what we could with Prismatic Evolutions. I know that the community was so upset that the prices were high. We tried to reprint it into the ground. It didn't affect the prices one bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. We got another 2. There's like 6. I think we got like 10 or 12. So, you know, check the price online. But it's anywhere from $200 to $2,500 a case. So 20 grand right there. Obvious buy, okay? And I've even considered kind of maybe making like a Patreon or some kind of a paid group because, I mean, the amount of free game that I am dropping on the YouTube. I mean, look, guys, we're not even at 1,000 subscribers, and I am dropping so much free game, so much wisdom for the people who actually interact with the videos that if you actually take action, you'll be very happy that you did. Because the price of these cases is not going to be the same 6 months from now. I believe even three months from now. I think by summer 2026, you're going to be lucky if you could find those under 2.5. And, you know, as time continues, I can easily see those cases being worth 3 or 4 grand. I actually had one guy literally yesterday buy 4 more cases. He already bought 4, so he's up to 8. Like, I have a few individual investors that are just single-handedly buying me out. So these I might be sold out if you are interested in buying them. And look, you don't even have to buy them from me. I'm just giving you the free game that it's a really good product to buy. Another one. I've made like 3 videos on it. You're either going to listen or you're not. You know, do with the information what you will. Paldean Fates, Master Case. 60 bundles, 360 packs inside of one of those guys. Such a good buy. Over time, people are going to want to rip Paldean Fates. But because there are so many shinies and different things, you know, buying from a trusted source is going to be a huge advantage. Having a full Master Case, not a lot of people are in a position to have that. The buyer pool is obviously smaller too because it is a more expensive product. But, you know, it's a Master Case. If you can't get the Master Case, get a sealed bundle display. Still far less people who will have one display because in one of these you have 6. There's far less people who are still going to have a bundle display. The most amount that you're going to see on the open market and what's going to be hardest to increase in price are the individual bundles because those you could find at retail. You know, the full displays and other things like that, you can't walk into a Target or a Walmart. So basically scalpers don't have them. And, you know, everyday collectors that source from GameStop, they don't have them. So if you're in a position to, you know, buy a full display, I'm not even talking about the Master Case for like 8 grand. Even a display, anything under 2,000, instant buy. Reshiram boxes, those just come with good packs, fun to open, not too expensive. Ultra premium collections. This product was dead. I kept buying them. They just sat. Nobody wanted to buy them. Now all of a sudden, everybody wants to buy my UPCs. And to those people, I say, why didn't you invest in these when I was only charging $120 a UPC or $130? Now, when they're $180, $190, $200, now you think it's a good buy, okay? Sheep, man. Sheep, I tell you. Guys, make decisions for yourself. Or listen to people who have experience. Listen to the people that, you know, are buying massive pallets. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd that this product just sat. Nobody wanted it. Now it doubles in price, or not doubles, but almost doubles in price, and now everyone wants to buy it. I mean, it's insane. February X10s, another sleeper. You know, I haven't seen one person talk about them. I'm going to keep buying them in silent, but I'm giving you guys, again, the free game. Loading up on cases, Mega Charizard 10, home run, A+ product. Love it. What else we got here? We have, oh yeah, we got a lot of these. Mega 1, Mega 2 pre-release kits. These, I love them. You get one booster box, one build in battle. You can see November 1st, 2025. This is this Mega? No, this is Phantasmal. This is Phantasmal, but we got both. We got both Mega Evolution and Phantasmal. Another good product, more unique, niche-like collector's item. These are used for pre-release events. Got a good bit of cases here. Not sure how many we got. Maybe like 15 of them, 15, 20. Got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got like 10 literally right here. It's probably more deeper in the case, but a lot of different SKUs. And then the last product we have here are the summer tins. I've been buying a lot of tins, you know, because those are the types of products that actually don't go up in price because nobody talks about them, you know, so they're sleeper products. You should be buying the sleeper stuff because if you're just buying very mainstream products that everybody's trying to buy, like a Destined Rivals booster box, there are no discounts on Destined Rival, okay? So businesses or store owners or just anybody operating at a high level, they're going to be looking at opportunities where nobody else is looking. That's their competitive advantage, is that I'm not competing against you to buy Destined Rivals. You're more than welcome to buy Destined Rivals at $600 or $700 a box, even $500 a box, because I was buying Destined Rivals at $250 a box. So I already bought in. I'm already happy with my existing position of Destined Rivals. Now, if you want to pay me double or triple, I will gladly take your money. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be making decisions for yourself. You need to kind of be learning from your own experience and not just listening to everyone because everybody's going to give you conflicting opinions. I think from an investing standpoint, I have more experience than a lot of these YouTubers is I actually have the receipts to back up the information. You know, this is years and years and years of experience being in this hobby and seeing the cyclical markets because everybody right now, a lot of these people haven't even been in the industry for more than 3 years and they've never even seen a bear market. Believe me when I'm telling you this, these products right here do not infinitely go up, okay? That is why as a business, I'm also selling these products because I'm not in a position where I could just buy a $65,000 pallet and sit on it. Businesses need capital, they need cash flow to survive because a bad day is coming. And when the supply drastically increases, a lot of these accounts that are going to, you know, be putting false requests to buy like 1,000 booster boxes, if a supplier actually says, hey, here's 1,000 booster boxes, and you don't have the money to pay that for those 1,000 booster boxes, you're going to get blacklisted, okay? That is why you need to tread very carefully. I understand that every single week there's all-time highs, new record high prices, but you need to be smart and you need to be selecting certain product SKUs. I am purchasing the products that I think, regardless what happens with the market, if there's reprints or not, I believe that these products are good enough of a buy that they will hold their value. Because, like I said, 2026, we're not going to see any crash. There might be a pullback on a few products here or there. Some stuff gets reprinted. One set might collapse. But as a whole, in this year, we're going to stay strong. But in the future, these products that right now everybody's telling you will only go up and up and up forever, that's going to change. The minute that products become available at retail, that instant arbitrage is going to be eliminated. And people who are buying these products strictly for resale and they don't care about the hobby or anything like that, they're going to get wiped out. So, take it from someone who's been doing this for years. Do your means. I like seeing these types of videos as well. It's very inspirational seeing people who are doing, 5 times as good as me. But like always be taking things slow. I think time in the market is better than timing the market. A lot of people, even looking at this UPC, had everyone known that 2 months from December that these were going to increase $50 a box. I'm sure more people would have bought them. But take things slow. Learn with different set releases. It's going to help you make better and well-informed decisions. But regardless, let's just say you do want to listen to some random YouTuber, including me. Prismatic Evolutions. I'm going to pump Prismatic Evolution. Well, actually, it's funny because on this palette, all this stuff's already going to be sold by the time you're watching it. Like I said, I have 2 or 3 guys that are just buying me out, and they're buying a lot. Like, we're talking hundreds of booster bundles at a time because one of those cases comes with 25, so even if they buy 4, that's already 100 bundles. I don't know if they're reselling them, hanging on to them, but all I know is I got a few guys that are just buying me out of these. But that's how I know it's a good product because there's a lot of smart money flowing into Prismatic right now, while everyone else mainstream is promoting 151. And what will you know? On this palette, we don't have any 151. Why? Well, why would you want to buy the product that's already doubled in price? Purchase the dead stuff that nobody's buying, because then you can get better prices, like the summer tints. But I'm not going to talk about the summer tints because that's not going to get us any views. Guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Enough rambling. If you enjoyed, subscribe. And with that, we will catch you on the next one.